Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bum Bar. I am your host, HBIC, the head bum in charge, and this is Poppin Bottles. And today I got a twofer for you on the show. It's Bardstown Discovery 11 and Bardstown Amaro Nonino. So I want to first shout out my brother. He went down south a couple weeks ago, was able to snag these bottles for me. Distribution for Chicago with Bardstown, it kind of sucks sometimes. This one's been in Indiana for a while, but stuff coming over to Chicago is kind of scarce. Same thing with this, like the Amaro, like haven't seen that one around, just sitting on the shelf. So, sometimes you have to go to the distillery or to Nashville, Tennessee, or Kentucky area, and you'll find these sitting just normally. But we're gonna do both of these today because I'm very excited about these. So before we go to the Discovery, we're gonna talk about the Amaro Nonino. This one is a collaborative series with the company Amaro Nonino. So Amaro, if you don't know, is an Italian digestif, translate to bitter, actually. And usually you sip Amaro after dinner, and it's got some sweetness, definitely some bitterness to it, obviously, but it's really nice after dinner. And you're gonna start seeing it a lot now, like in cocktails, like when you do like an old fashioned. Some bartenders, they put Amaro as instead of like the simple syrup, they'll use Amaro. So you can see this, it pops up in a lot of different cocktails. But this is Bardstown collaboration with the company. It's a bourbon and rye blend, and it's finished in their barrels. So Amaro Nonino and this is from their label. Exquisite innovation of the Nonino grappa. Tradition dating back to 1897. So they blend this, and then after it comes out of the barrel, they let it sit for an additional 17 months in their barrel. So that's a pretty extensive time sitting in the Amaro. So the mash bill on this, we got 80% of a 12-year Kentucky, and then 2 MGP. They're 7-year. They're 7-year from Indiana, which typically is smoke wagon, like what you would see in a smoke wagon product. And then there's standard high rye 6-year, 95% rye mash bill as well. So let's see how, we might have a first ever disaster. Nope, there we go. Thought we were gonna have to pause for that one, but we got it. All right. Oh. Right off the nose. All right, so this is, like I said, I actually love burr rye blends. When High West used to push their burr rye here, I really love that one a lot. Oh man, the nose on this is vanilla fruit. Oh, so good. It smells phenomenal already. Wow. 111 proof on this. Damn. That is, you definitely get that sweetness from the Amaro, and it's not overpowering. It's a very good, like burr rye blend. A lot of Kentucky hug. You get that rye spice, but it's the sweetness from the Amaro and the spiciness of the rye. It's almost like this perfect harmony of a drink. That is phenomenal. Sweet and spice, man. Like that's wow. I was a little skeptical about some of these, like when they do the collaborations. They're pretty pricey. They range around the 160, 180, price point. So a lot of these, when you get them, I'm a little skeptical. Like, you get like the wine finishes and the rum finishes. Some of them are knock out of the park. Some are, I'm not a big fan of the cab finish or this wine type finish, but this is phenomenal. Amaro finish. Wow. All right. Next up. Discovery 11. Big fan of the Discovery series. This one it looks like it's the first one that they've done with their own distillate in it, because it's 6% of their 6-year wheated. So that's the black label. It's their bottled and bond wheated bourbon. So they got 6% of their 6-year in there, and it's 73% of 13-year and 21% of a 10-year. So those were both Kentucky bourbons. So no MGP in those. This one comes in at 118.1 proof. So the last Discovery series, I think it was 5 different ones, and maybe 9 was either Disco 9 was 4 or 5 different. This one's just 3, but it's got their own distillate in it. So let's see how Disco 11. Nose is nice. Yeah, another one, really, really good. You get definitely with their wheated, you can taste a little bit of the wheat in there. The other mash bill, 75% corn, 78% corn, malted barley. So you get a lot of malted barley in here as well. But yeah, this is another great product for the Discovery line. Wow. Yeah, definitely you get fruit on here. You get the yeah, and you do get that spice from the barley, from the malted barley, like in the rye. Like it's very nice. It's very nice. If I had to rank side by side, this one, the Amaro, hands down, is champion for the night. This one might go contention for some of my top bourbons of 2024. It's that good. I'm very impressed by this. I will say though, compared to some of the older Discoveries, I do like some of the older ones better. But this is still very, very good. 8 and 9 were kind of there. 10 was better. I think 11's going in the right direction again. We'll see if they come out with Disco 12, when that's going to be released. Probably will be sometime this year. But if you guys are in Indiana, or you go down to Kentucky or Tennessee or whatever, try to find this on the shelf. I recommend picking up a bottle, especially for both of these. This one probably might be a little more limited to get because it's a finished. So if you do see this is an instant buy. I'm recommending instant buy. Both good, but yeah, this is great stuff again from Bardstown. I love what they do. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for joining us in this twofer edition of Poppin' Bottles with HBIC. We'll be back next time. Cheers.
Are you tired of getting the same old bourbon sitting on the shelf? Looking for something to impress your bourbon friends with? Then head over to Green Valley Wine and Spirits in Bolingbrook and grab one of our single barrel bourbon bum store picks. We've got a 9-year Knob Creek bourbon, an 8-year Knob Creek rye whiskey, and our ever popular Nulu Toasted Wheated. That's right, toasted wheated. So head out to Green Valley Wine and Spirits or message one of the bums. But hurry, because once these bottles go, they're gone forever. Become a bourbon bum today.